What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, we are back at it again with the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hustle X1M. No rags, just riches, King Hustle crazy reactions, the Hustle family, turn motivation into memes, dog pound exotic pups, goosebumps horror stories, sleeping with the rain, Milwaukee made King Hustle live, from King Hustle 2.0. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Oh yeah, follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies, giveaways, dual streaming, IRL streaming, and all that on King Hustle Live on Twitch and on YouTube. So make sure you go follow my Twitch and my King Hustle Live YouTube channel right now, because you do not want to miss out on all the live, fun, free action that I got going on. And the free giveaways, I do giveaways on PlayStation, Xboxes, money giveaways, Cash App, Bitcoins, clothes, shoes, jewelry, you name it, all right? So make sure y'all tap in on that. Also, make sure y'all follow me on my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, all right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems. You know I'm back at it again with the sauce. You know I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad, get your pen, because you already know I got some gems that's going to help you win. And y'all know when I come with these videos, I come with them banks. Yeah, I be coming with them banks that's going to help the small people. We all people out here trying to start businesses. We all out here trying to be self-made millionaires. We all out here trying to be successful entrepreneurs. We just got to get the information and resources. That's what my channel does. It gives you the information and resources where to go to grow on the personal and business side. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about On Point Community Credit Union. On Point Community Credit Union. They got a small business financing program up to $100,000 for new small startup businesses. Now, we all know when it comes to business funding, most of the time, they want to make sure that your business is making some type of money and your credit worthiness is there so you can get funded. Because nobody's just lending anybody any money just because. You wouldn't lend anybody any money just because they asked you for $100. And you definitely wouldn't lend anybody any money if you knew for sure their track record, their credit worthiness was horrible. So today's video, I'm going to break down the logistics and the magnitude of what banks look for, how to start getting your credit profiles together on the personal and business side so you can start getting funding for your new small startup business. So without further ado, let's get into the best gems on YouTube. All right, so when it comes to getting funding on the personal and business side, it's a lot of ways to finesse credit. Credit is a major finesse to get money because you can pay debt off with debt. So first of all, in life, you want to be in a good position to show that you are handling business in life. And that's what your credit report does. It shows in life how good are you with managing money, because everything revolves around credit and everything revolves around money. You always got to pay some money, so you always got to make some money. So your credit profile shows and determines all that, because they know we're going to need money. 1% of the people in the world are born rich. And that's because their parents did what they had to do. 99.99% of the people in the world are born poor and turn 18 poor. So they understand that when we turn 18, we don't have enough money to actually live life. There's no system out there that says anybody who turns 18, we give them an X amount of money so they can go out there and figure out life. And they can, no. You fend for yourself out here in the world. So when you turn 18, you're legally an adult, and now you got to fend for yourself, and now you got to start figuring out life and making money. So a lot of people don't want to work jobs. A lot of people don't understand hustling. When I say hustling, it don't got to be drugs. It don't got to be prostitution. It don't got to be nothing legal. A hustle is anything that you're doing that's making you money, period, whatever it is. A lot of people don't got that bone in them. A lot of people not willing to put in that extra work on the side to sell something or teach something that's going to make them some money that can help them out in life. A lot of people don't got that. A lot of people are waiting for handouts. It's a lot of people waiting on trying to figure out the most ways to get the most things out of life for free. It's a lot of people like that. So, when it comes to building your credit profiles, you gotta understand that personal credit, your personal credit shows how good you have been doing in life, how good you have been managing money in life. That's why everything on your personal life goes on your personal credit profile, from student loans, auto loans, mortgages, credit cards, all that goes in your personal credit, because you're getting everything in your personal name. So, for people out there with bad credit, let's just be real. You have bad credit for a reason, because you've got things in your name throughout your years that you have not been able to pay on, and it's been going to collections and so on and so on. So you have bad credit. Now, people who have bad credit, their ideal of getting good credit is cleaning their credit by basically getting all the debt off their credit, trying to quote unquote start fresh. And by starting fresh, you're basically starting over as a new 18-year-old. And why I say that is because you are taking off all the debt, all the age, all the payment history that you had over the however long that you had this credit report, and to start fresh. So now that all that's gone, you have no credit history. You have nothing. And a lot of people don't understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. Bad debt is those collection accounts, those delinquent accounts that you have been reporting on your credit report, that has that debt that's bad, that's making your credit go down every month because you're not paying on these accounts. Good debt, mortgage loans, auto loans, credit cards that you're paying on each month. Any account that's being reported to your account that you're paying on each month with no late payments is good debt. And that's what banks, lenders, and groups want to see, that you can manage money. So people complain all day like, oh, I need this trade line, I need this trade line. Well, in actuality, you had trade lines and you messed them up. You had student loans and stopped paying on it when you didn't make no payments when you got out of school. And that's understandable. You had credit cards when you turned 18 and messed it up. You got a car loan and you stopped making payments, and now they're looking to repo your car, or they dare repo your car. You decided to smoke weed and not be able to get certain jobs. You decided to do all the things that you're doing in your life that put you in that position. And a lot of people has to understand that life is about the decisions that you make. So first things first is building your personal credit, getting your personal credit into a good profile. It doesn't have to be an 800 credit score. It doesn't have to be a 750 credit score. You can literally have good debt being reported on your credit report, good payment history, and good age. It's just getting things on your credit report, or opening back up accounts, making payments on those accounts, and building your credit that way, so you can keep the age, the payment history, and that debt in account on your credit report. See, everybody wanted to mail in the dispute letters and get everything off their credit, and y'all go to anybody who make it look good. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, that's not how you do it. Y'all want to remove stuff. You don't remove accounts off your credit report. You reverse them, or you start paying back on them depending on the account. Like, this is how you really build credit. You need to have debt and accounts on your credit report to show that you can manage money. And making payments and keeping up with that debt and making payments on time each month is how you build a good credit profile, a good payment history, and you age it because you're continuing making payments. So for all my people out there that's trying to build their credit and has bad credit right now, you have to start adding accounts. You have to start adding trade lines, or open up accounts and start making payments on those accounts to start reversing the bad to the good on your credit report, turning that bad credit to good credit. Adding more trade lines on top of the debt that you already had will turn all that into good debt. So, finding trade lines. CreditStrong.com has a $10,000 installment loan. Magnum Credit has a $30,000 installment loan. The Avis, the Kickoffs are all primary trade lines that you can use. Secured loans and credit cards, primary trade lines, and these will also build your credit and your credit limit, because you're using your own money as collateral. So what you put up as collateral, how much you want to get a secured credit card for, will be your credit limit, and you'll grow and build from there. AU accounts, authorized users, which are credit card accounts. Trade Line Supply has accounts from $1,000 to $100,000. They want to see you have at least 2 credit cards on your credit profile. This is how you build your personal credit profile. And once you get those trade lines, then you make payments on them each month to keep a good payment history, and it will report. And now you have a good credit profile. That's how you do that. Hold on, what? So that's how you build your personal profile, credit profile. Now, people who already, it's a lot of people who stay on their business in life. They make payments. They you know what I'm saying, they really cautious. They really take a pride into handling business in life. So there's a lot of people in the world that already have good credit profiles. So then people who already have good credit profiles, they start businesses. They get their business LLC, their EIN number. They get business checking accounts, checking and savings with credit unions or smaller banks, because we all know, because I preach it so much already, these are the banks that help the smaller people, the new small startup businesses and people with bad credit. Then they get they Dun and Bradstreet. They can start tracking their business credit, and they get the NAV credit builder account to add to their business credit to start building their credit profile, their business credit profile, their Paydex and PayNet scores and all that. Then they get net 30s to start. Those are business trade lines to build their debt on their credit profile and on their business credit score. And they also structure their business the right way, meaning they get a business address, a business number, a business email, all these things right there, and they get their business registered with the public records. So when these banks go to search your business, it pops up like it's a real business. If all those people did it with PPP, you can do it. Easy as that. I don't want to hear nothing. So many people did it with PPP. See, when y'all did it with PPP, it was easy. But now when y'all got to do something, you know what I'm saying? It's a problem. Crazy. So that's how people build their business credit profile. And they also have revenue coming into their business bank accounts. Now, it's a lot of people who start businesses who don't make money off their businesses. So they take percentage of their personal checks or personal revenue and put into their business bank accounts. So that's how you build your business credit reports. So On Point Community Credit Union has small business financing. Help you meet the needs for your local business, whether you're building out or moving on an On Point small business loan makes getting your financing goals, small businesses needs quick and convenient. All right, so they provide local decisions and local loan servicing. They keep their loans in house. That means we'll always be working together. It also means that you will have always know who to call when you have a question or need to bounce around or a big or not so big idea. It's just one of the many ways to provide better, more personalized services for their members. So they are all in house. So the loan is coming from them, not outsourced. They're not a bank, they're a partner. So when it comes to financing your goals, we worked hard to understand your complete business outlook. We'll discuss what's motivating your need or what, if any, long-term effects should be on your radar. Throughout the process, we'll work with you to find the perfect financing to fit your needs with flexible rate and term options. All right, so small business loan terms, expanding your business, purchasing new or used equipment, or other long-term financing needs. That's what it's best for. Terms up to 60 months. Fixed rate, yes. Variable rate, no. Annual percentage rate, 11% to 16%, which is decent. Estimated monthly payment, $470.57 based on a 60-month, $20,000 loan at 14.50 APR. So that's about right. So it's small business lines of credit. Best for giving your business the resources it needs with financing you can use when needed. So no flexible terms, no fixed rate, variable rate, 11.50% to 13.50%. So it's cheaper. 2% on outstanding balance of $25 or whichever one is greater. And then they got the business auto loans up to $100,000. All right, so small business terms up to 60 months, 11% APR to 16% fixed rate. So estimated minimum monthly payment $470 based on a 60-month, $20,000 loan at 14.50% APR. Small business line of credit. Available terms not NA, and their APRs are 11.50 to 13.50. So way cheaper. 2% of outstanding balance is $25, which was greater. So rates effective as today. So a loan or a line of credit rates determined by credit union management and are subject to change at any time. All services offered by the credit union should be subject to application laws and state of Oregon federal laws and regulation, credit unions by laws and all regulations, so on and so on. So maximum loan amount of $100,000. All loans and lines of credit subject to a credit approval. Rates are based on evaluation of credit history and other factors specific to your loan and may be higher than the lowest rate published. Small business line of credit, minimum is $10,000, not to exceed $100,000. All loans and lines of credit subject to credit approval. So based on your credit approval, what your credit score is and your credit profiles would determine if you get approved and what your APR will be. All right, so make sure you guys are getting y'all credit together first before y'all just think anybody gonna give you a loan because you just got bad credit and you need some money. Nah, get y'all credit profiles together, personal or business, before y'all even think about stepping to a bank and getting some money. Just because there's no doc doesn't mean you don't have to have a good credit profile still. So make sure you guys are really paying attention to your credit profiles, getting it together, then going to apply for these loans because you will have a better chance of getting approved, right? So On Point Credit Union is giving out that bag. Go get approved. Go check them out, get approved, get your credit profiles together, and start your businesses the right way. Shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping this sauce. And y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems is $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing them for $600. Yes, $600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there, all right? No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in and getting these YouTube faceless automation channels created. I know a lot of y'all see these YouTube videos get millions of views without nobody showing their face, and millions of views equals wrong channel again. Make sure y'all tapping in with the in-person limited gems and crypto tour, $6,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money we meet in person. Make sure y'all tapping in with the my credit mentorships, $2,500. Make sure y'all tapping in with my Telegram Millionaire Network. Make sure y'all still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women, gamers, content creators, and streamers. We're gonna do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and having fun. Make sure you follow me on my YouTube reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. Make sure you follow me on my YouTube live channel and Twitch channel, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies, all my giveaways, all my IRL streaming, dual streaming, streams with the hubs, all the reaction videos, all that over there. So make sure you go tap into my Twitch and live channel on YouTube, King Hustle Live. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M on YouTube. Make sure you go tap into my clothing brand on IG, Bouscular Department, that's Hustle Department in French. Make sure you go follow my blog channels, King Hustle 2.0, Marky Made, King Hustle No Rags and Riches. Make sure you follow me on IG for more free methods, sauce, and entertainment, King Hustle X1M. That will lead you to all my other YouTubes and IGs. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.